Hello, everyone. I am Samar, and welcome to our first episode of Student Report Live. Corona got us all staying at home and keeping social distance for a while now. And despite that, some people are adapting quite well. Our university also proceeded with online teaching, and some of the students are somehow coping with it. But today, we would like to know more about the student social associations among the different kinds of associations at University of Twente. How are they keeping up with not having social events due to the current pandemic? So if you have any questions, comments, you can type them below, and of course it will be discussed at the end of interview. And I just wanted to point out that you can also watch our live stream through YouTube, and you can find the links on our social media accounts. So let's start. I would like to welcome Dan, the president of the Umbrella Association.
Hello,
Hello, Dan. Welcome to our show.
thank you.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Being out here in the sun, so can't complain.
You're enjoying, I can see.
I'm enjoying. Yeah, yeah,
Could you, as a beginning, tell us about you and your role in the association, in the
yeah. Of
organization?
course. I'm
Yeah.
the president of FACT, which is the umbrella of the student associations in Enschede. We're one of the four umbrellas from the student union, and my role is being the president. So I make sure that all the meetings are going well, that everyone is keeping hold on their portfolio and doing their job.
Mhm.
So that's basically what I do within FACT. Yeah,
Okay, so this means like there's other members. Could you tell us about
yeah.
the other members in the organization?
So we have three other members. We have someone who's responsible for all the money things. Then we have
Okay.
someone who is my vice president, basically,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a secretary, of course. So we have, in fact, we are four people in total.
Okay.
Um, yeah, that's it basically. Those are the other three.
Okay. But what is the organization doing in relationship to the student and in particularly the social associations?
So we are the umbrella for the social associations, which are located in the Pakkerij in Enschede at the Oude Markt. These are Audentis, AJ, Alpha, and Taste. And what we do is basically we do three things for them. We do advocacy for them. We promote them, and we
Mm-hmm.
coordinate events, but mostly events that happen at the same time from different associations, such like events that happen in the kick-in. Because over there we all have our different interests as associations, but we don't want to clash with each other. Therefore, well, you need one um, person actually that makes sure that there isn't going to be any fighting or um, any different kind of interest for the different associations. So that's what we act as a mediator basically for them as well over there.
Okay. Thank you for that. Well, it's all about gathering, as you just mentioned, and
Yeah.
events, like to get to know each other. But now, due to the pandemic that it's going, could you tell us how the association is adapting with it?
Yeah, of course. Well, like normally when there's no pandemic, when we have a normal situation, we open the Pakkerij 3 days a week, and we go there with our fraternities, our year clubs, and we all have fun. We get to know new people. We chat a lot with each other. Um, so that's how we normally go around. However,
Mhm.
well, those are all physical activities, you know. So we meet each other in person.
Okay.
Now that's obviously not possible.
Yeah.
So the associations have to find other ways of meeting with each other, and well, basically, besides networking, also having fun, of course, which is the
Mhm.
most important thing. And what we do is we organize. Well, not us actually. It's more the committees that of the different associations, the boards. They organize most of it, but they organize like online events, like a pub quiz or just some meeting, or they make radio. They do all different kinds of stuff in order to keep all members of the associations connected. Um,
Yeah.
However, it's not the same as it normally was, of course. So that's a pity. And
Yeah.
next to that, we also do charity work, basically. So for the, I don't know the English word actually, but Leger des Heils, there are a lot of association members that cook for them, um,
Mm-hmm.
and we bring around meals to well, the poorer people in the city, or the elderly who cannot go out to the supermarket. So that's what we also do next to the fun things in the Corona time. Also, we try to help others within these difficult times.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah,
So basically, everyone is just trying their best to do it. So not not like not meeting as
yeah,
usual, but
yeah,
online.
yeah. True.
You're trying somehow.
Yeah. Well,
So there
we're
is the
trying to be
appreciation.
innovative in how we can still connect with each other.
That's nice. That's the
Yeah,
point, actually.
it is. Yeah, that's the whole point of our association. Basically, that's why we all started to be a member at all associations.
It's
So
really nice.
yeah, it's basically the core of everything that we want to do is getting together.
But like the recent conference, they announced that after the 16th of things may change. Could you tell us if there is any possibility for the association to use that change?
Yeah, well, it's difficult for us because we're not a cafe, or we're not a bar or a restaurant. We're something
Yeah.
else. We're basically a clubhouse, but um, so we are not sure yet whether we can open or not.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we have to regard all the rules and the regulations of the RIVM and the government.
Of
Um,
course.
uh, but we're trying to hand in a plan. Well, we handed in a plan at the university and at the municipality, um, in which we ask. Well, we set up a plan with different regulations for ourselves, um, in which we think we can use our clubhouses again as associations. Um, but we're still waiting for a response from the university and um, the mayor, actually, to
Mm,
well, to give us entrance in the Pakkerij again. But well, we're not yet sure, so I cannot really disclose
yeah,
any
sure.
answer on that yet.
Yeah, it's not just
Unfortunately,
your
yeah.
decision. Yeah. But I hope you hear good news and maybe
Well,
reopen again.
yeah, me too. Yeah, well, it's would be very nice for the different associations to
True.
start running again, and of course, especially for the boards, like those students are putting a lot of effort in it, um, to run the associations, to run the clubhouses, and
Mm-hmm.
well, they give up a lot of their time to do so,
Yeah,
and sometimes even study time, um, which is really nice when you can enter the Pakkerij, but not like when it's like this. So
yeah.
especially for them, I hope we can start going to the normal use for association again.
I hope that too,
Yeah, true.
for their efforts.
Yeah, true.
Is there like any plans already for the summer for and the new introduction period?
Well, like in the summer, basically we're closed, so
Hmm.
we're not really making plans for the summer, because normally everyone goes on holidays, right?
Yeah.
This year that's not the case, obviously, um, but they're not really plans for the summer. It's mostly that we're thinking for, okay, what are we gonna do after the summer, which is way more important for us, because one of the most difficult things right now is that we need new members, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And normally we use to kick in for the new members. However, it's going to be digital. It's going to be online.
Yeah.
It's going to be way harder to find and to persuade a lot of new members to come to us and subscribe and
Mm-hmm.
sign up. However, we're trying to find ways to make that more easy for um, new students and to make it attractive to come to our associations. So those are mostly the things that we're thinking about, and not really the fun things, so to say, yet,
Yeah.
because we want to keep our associations running, and that's basically more important than our own fun in the summer for
Yeah,
now.
because usually I was also going to point that out that you usually use the Kicken, and now even the
Yeah,
Kicken will be digital.
yeah.
That's
So
must be hard.
no, yeah, it's going to be hard, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But um, we do use the kick in, obviously, because we still have our own time slots within the kick in and our own events. Every
Mm-hmm.
association has gotten their own event, and we have a um, well an event together, the fact activity. And in all those events, we still obviously try to show our associations and well shine our light on them
Yeah.
and try to persuade as many new students as possible to sign up for us and then let them have the best student time they can have.
Oh, I wish that might happen. It might
Yeah,
be.
well,
There
yeah.
is a chance.
I hope we still
You know,
get
we
a
will just
nice
wait
load
for
of
the
new
moment.
students. Yeah,
Hopefully.
yeah.
Do you
Hopefully.
have any idea how it will be for the other associations? But the fact,
You mean like what association are you thinking about? Like sports
the,
associations and stuff, or
the other associations, not
like in the pakkerij? You mean?
yes,
Oh, so
the
like
because there
we,
is others.
yeah, but like we are like an umbrella, of course. So it's not really our association. But you mean like the social associations outside of pakkerij? You mean then?
Because
Yeah.
you there is student and social associations, there is other associations, and I hope that one of the audience would be one of them and tell us how their associations are adapting. But I thought maybe you have an idea about different associations, how they're adapting.
I don't really know. I only know about like our associations, the four um, that we are about. That we try our best to do as much as possible for the members right now to give them as much amusement actually in these
Mm.
boring times, and that we try to do as much as possible to get um, yeah, well the basics starting in September again so that we can run the associations again. And I honestly don't know how other associations are working on that, but I guess they're all trying their hardest to work
Just
stuff out
adapt.
and to
Yeah.
get to the same point as that we try to get to.
That must be difficult. I mean, no one
Yeah,
expected that Corona would come and
no,
plans
true.
will be canceled.
Yeah,
But I wish you all the best with the
thank
association.
you. I hope
These
that will
were
be all
my
right.
questions.
Sorry.
But we will see. These were
Okay.
my
Yeah.
question for you. But I will see now if we have some questions from the audience, of course,
Okay.
or comments. My teammate Dennis will, yeah, to continue that with the questions from the audience, if there is some.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, hey guys. Yeah, so just previous of the live show, I asked you a question about the Enschede Days, and I thought maybe it's interesting for our audience to hear that as well. And we didn't get that enough time for you to fully explain it,
Yeah.
um, because from a former colleague of mine and now a colleague of yours, Judith. I heard some things about the Enschede Days and your plans on it. So
Yeah,
could you maybe tell a bit about what it is, what the plans were, and how you adapted?
yeah. Well, I can do that. So originally, well, normally we have the Kamerzoekdagen, which are the search for a room days in English, which we organize with FAC, and those have been quite a success the past couple of years. However, we wanted to well extend it basically, and so we talked to our associations and we decided to create a new event, the Enschede Days, which is
Mhm.
basically the Kamerzoekdagen combined with another day, in which new students can get to know all the associations that we have in the Bakkerij. Um, so we came up with the Enschedes and we had a lot of preparation for it, of course. We had a lot of subscriptions already, new students, coming students who signed up. However, when we heard the news in March, I guess, we had to move the Enschedes from the 12th and 13th of June to the 10th and 11th of July. Um, but then also the news came that events like 100 plus people wouldn't be happening until September
Mhm.
at least. So then we decided to scrap the physical activities and make it an online activity. So um, coming upcoming students can sign up via enschedes.nl, and then they can well join the sessions which will be held at the 12th and 13th, no, the 10th and 11th of July, um, and that will be online. However, we had hoped that obviously that we could do it physically,
Yeah.
but that will be shifted towards next year.
Okay.
But we hope that next year we can continue doing the same event, but then in real life, in person, because that would be much more fun.
Yeah, yeah, I can imagine. And are you
Yeah.
maybe aware of any more, maybe from the Pakkerij associations, any more big events apart from the kick-in that were cancelled or
Well,
maybe
yeah.
changed?
We obviously have the galas of all the associations,
Oh yeah.
the proms. Yeah, I think that's the right word. So the first large event that was cancelled, I guess, for all students in Enschede was the Audentis prom, which was going to happen the 25th or something of February,
Okay.
and 2 days before the government told us that we had to cancel that. So that was one of them. Well, more proms were canceled in the past couple of months. Um, and basically, well, yeah, in the summer we don't have that much um, events actually because basically we're closed then.
Yeah.
So we're lucky with that, and we hope that after September we can organize all our events again.
Okay. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Let's hope so.
Yeah,
Yeah, indeed,
Yeah.
true.
let's hope so. That will be very
Yeah.
nice. But of course, we don't know that yet. I'm sorry for all the people on YouTube who watched. The audio just got out for me, not for the other people, due to a technical issue, but it has been fixed now, hopefully. Um, well, I don't see any questions from our audience. If on YouTube people still want to ask questions, just type them in the chat. As usually, we have some polls for today. Not as many as other times because well, there are not as many people, so we thought, well, wait, let's keep it now short. And maybe Dan, you can also interact with us with it. First three polls are about where are you joining us from, and where did you find out about the live stream? Are you a member of a study association? These are just information we can gain to see for our own socials. And we have one poll which we always ask every week. So Samar, you know already what we are going to talk about. Um, did you pick up any new hobbies? We ask this every single week, and Samar every single week says, "No, I didn't pick up any new hobbies." But maybe this week, Samar, did you pick up any new hobbies in this Corona time?
I think I would just say yes, so that because um, let's say my cooking skills are improving. That's all what I can say for now.
Okay, your cooking skills are
I'm sorry,
improving.
I didn't find myself a new hobby yet. What about you?
Well, I picked up the hobby of analog photography, which was really nice to try. And my first pictures have just been developed, so hope we have some nice shots
Okay.
for this time. So that's really nice as a new hobby. Dan, did you pick up any new hobbies in the Corona time? Just
Mm, no, I think I didn't. Well, yeah, maybe Call of Duty Warzone, maybe a bit. I
of
think
course,
that's it.
it's a good hobby to stay inside. And
Yeah, true. But the weather's too nice, so I don't play it anymore.
yeah, understandable, understandable. But
Yeah.
did you pick up any new hobbies? I think I asked you last week, but
Yeah, well, not really any new ones. Yeah, I've been doing a bit more sports also since I'm now done with my studies. And apart from that, yeah, I picked up a job, but not really a new hobby.
nice.
But yeah, it's nice to make some money
Exactly.
on the
Yeah.
side.
In the empty summer, it's nice now that you have something at least. I think I have the same issue for
Yeah.
finding a job. Yeah. Is there anybody in the audience who did pick up a new hobby? I didn't see any response. Um, if not, there were no questions. Then I think that will be it for today. It will be this rather short show, unfortunately, but hopefully next time we have a bit of a longer show again. We will see. At least thank you for watching everyone on Livestorm on YouTube, and we will see each other next week or in 2 weeks' time. Actually,
Mm,
not next week. Ooh,
yes.
almost.
And thanks a lot to Dan
Yeah, of
for
course,
joining
Dan.
us.
Also,
No
thank you
problem.
very much for joining
Yes.
us.
No problem.
Have a nice day.
Good luck with the association.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.